don't take a photo of me because you'll break the camera.
I don't know what made me pick up the camera and start to film Roddy. I wasn't even on Barra to film him. It's gone all steamed up.
Oh, is it? Oh, great. Open that window. I forgot to open the window.
Maybe I feared missing a moment. Feared forgetting. I had met him in the pub. He was sat there with a wee whiskey on the table and his handmade hat on his head.
Maybe I would be better with perhaps face to the sun, no?
Yeah, you're right. So full of character and mystery.
Yeah, that's good.
I wanted to know his story.
Well, you should have been better than that, see?
Okay. Ooh, good.
See? Now you got that, right?
Yeah.
Always with the back of the claw on your hand. Now this is going to be there's more in here. Now what I use, Mary, is this. For taking out the meat.
What I remember when I met Roddy for the first time was the size of his hands. They instantly reminded me of my grandfather's hands. Spades. Hands of decades of hard work.
That's that one. And then you get... Wait a minute, I'll get something heavier here, Mary.
Not often you come across hands like these today.
And then you put that. And that's that much done. That's one. And what I was going to do with the 200. Now you take a taste of that.
That's the easy one.
Oh yeah, you want some more there, right? Some more. Right, there you go.
I started to spend long afternoons with Roddy. 2 generations finding common ground over cups of tea. His 20s were a world away from mine. Years lived at sea. He told me all about how they used to cook for each other on the ships. Old habits I had because we had enough crab to feed the whole crew. I was fed as if I was working manual labour 14 hours a day. This is what you call hospitality. And some afternoons after eating, Roddy would open another small window, inviting me into his past.
You've got to have this before you go on a ship. They call it the seaman's record book. Yeah.
How old are you there?
16.
So how does it work?
That's your certificates. Yeah. That's the name of the ships. That's where you joined, the ports you joined in. That's your rating, sorry. That's foreign running agreement. That's your conduct and ability. The conduct ability, and that's the captain of the ship who signs that. And that was the end of that book. So then you had to get the other. Now this is your second book. I knew you'd be laughing.
You don't look like a sailor.
Oh. Well, I had to put that on to go to the photograph.
Yeah. You look a bit like a Prince Charles there.
Yours.
Did anybody ever said that before?
Oh, I think so. Prince Charming.
have seen 100 sunrise and 1,000 sunsets back home in Wales, but never like this. After a lifetime carrying cargo around the planet, this is now how Roddy spends his days, fishing around the small isle of Barra.
No.
Right. You all right? You just...
The search and recovery operation has resumed in the French Alps after yesterday's crash of a German passenger jet with the loss of 150 lives. Classes have been cancelled at a school in Germany which has lost 16 of its students. Spain has begun 3 days of national mourning for 40 of its citizens. And the former Scottish First Minister Alex Salmond has said the SNP were trying to block a Conservative minority government if it holds the balance of power after the election.
Now you're some girl, man. But I reckon the Spaniards and the French make soup. Smash them up. But I reckon they're very sweet to eat. So they say, Mary. I never tried it.
We were out on the sea for 6 hours fishing. It's the longest I've ever been on a boat so small out at sea. My head was still swaying and swerving with the sea for hours after both my feet were back on dry land. Only 6 hours, and the sea and its song had already started to take hold of my body. I was looking at Roddy every now and then, trying to imagine 49 years on the sea, 5 decades travelling from port to port. One afternoon he told me the names of all the ports and all the countries he had ever visited when he was working. I was sat there in a dream as the name of all the places rolled from his memory. There is almost no port in the world that Roddy hasn't set an anchor in.
I said, you know that this planet we're on is just rolling round in space.
Belongs to the game. That was a salmon, Mary. Put us on very good.
Till our time has come.
Engineer. Along with some of the crew.
We'll just keep spinning round the sun. We'll just keep spinning round the sun.
I realise now that it wasn't only Roddy's hands that reminded me of my grandfather, but also his modesty and resourcefulness, and the fact that he always returned home, like a swallow.
Spin, spin, spinning round the sun.
No rest with me.
Eh?
No rest when you're with me.
Oh, I don't want rest. I would rather be talking to Mary anytime.